It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Gavin. Too little, too late. Whatever you do, it's over. I must repeat, you will never be president of the United States. Hello, everyone. It's Michael here at This Way TV. So glad you're getting your news this way instead of that way. Go in the description below. We got a couple things to click on. I've got a long-form Christian podcast channel called ThisWay Network. You can follow us. Bible Every Morning is on that. And I also have a Discord server, ThisWay Network, or ThisWay. It's on Discord. Link is in the description below. Okay, I'm a Californian. Gavin is my governor. And I'm going to cover a couple of things. First, I'm going to read a little bit from a Breitbart article, but I'm going to talk about three reasons, and there's many, many reasons, but I'm just going to hit three primary reasons or big reasons why Gavin is toast. First of all, he's the gift that keeps on giving. He'll be the Democratic nominee in 2028. He will be. And that's the gift that keeps on giving, because if that's all they got, if that's all the Democrats have, oh, it's going to be another glorious 4 years after this glorious 4 years. All right, and he'll be up against J.D. Vance, Ron DeSantis, Marco Rubio. I mean, those are the top three, and those are all strong, strong candidates. And I think one of those three will be the next president. All right, so let me read quickly this Breitbart, and I got welcome to all the new fans and subscribers coming in, especially over from Doug in Exile, my good buddy over there. Welcome aboard. Let's talk Gavin Newsom. This Breitbart article. Some of the fans have been reading the comments on another Gavin Newsom article I did, or video that I did. And there's minutia here. There's things like, well, Texas could do it. California can't because California's constitution says this and Texas' constitution says that. The problem is that you're all forgetting, and I've heard other YouTubers say this, well, Gavin's in trouble with this redistricting thing because XYZ. They don't care what their constitution says. Here in California, they don't care what the law says. You can look, we have this nasty habit of trying to follow the rules and the law. And Democrats, they'll throw it out. And that's him signing this thing. This is on Breitbart. Gavin Newsom signs gerrymandering bills. California moves before Texas. And Texas just did. The Senate finally voted in the gerrymandering, redistricting in Texas is a foregone conclusion. It's done. Added at least 5 Republicans to the House. But Gavin signed this before Texas's final sign-off. California Governor Gavin Newsom signed legislation Thursday evening to create new congressional maps designed by the Democrat-dominated legislature to eliminate half of the state's Republican-held seats, trying to counteract what's going on in Texas. The so-called Election Rigging Response Act. It's like the People's Republic of China is supposed to be the People's Republic when it's actually the totalitarian arm of the law, right? You name a thing the opposite of what it really is. This is the Election Rigging Response Act. You mean the Election Rigging Act? Consists of bills that were stripped of their existing language and filled with redistricting language to evade a state requirement that legislation wait 30 days for approval. And I hear you in the comments cautioning me not to, make sure you read it, because they're going to put the verbiage, upside down to what it really means, and that's how creative writers write. I mean, it is California, Hollywood. They're going to be very creative in how they word this thing to confuse the voter. You guys can go to Breitbart and read the rest of this. I'm going to just list 3 reasons Gavin will never be president, and because he's going to be the nominee, it's a shoo-in for the next Republican president. It's a shoo-in for whoever he goes against. Number 1, we're a sanctuary state, right? And that includes the criminality, right? Allowing illegal aliens in freely destroys the law-abiding communities that used to be here. It's happening. There's an actress that was just mugged. I mean, there's a huge signal. An actress that was just mugged in like Beverly Hills, and she says these iconic, profound words. California has changed. If the actresses, the liberals in Hollywood, recognize the change, they're going to go, wait, my governor did this. They're not going to blame Trump. They're like, my city. This is my city, not my country. My city, LA, has changed. That's number 1. Number 2, they let boys compete in girls' sports. My daughter went head-to-head with a boy and was displaced by a boy this past track season. It's a famous case. Like, A.B. Hernandez, my daughter, went head to head with a boy, came in second to a boy, right? Number 2. And number 3, last January 7th, the most devastating, expensive wildfire in human history destroyed rich people's priceless property. Pacific Palisades, the Eaton fire. I was downwind of that. My kids were out of school for a week because of the toxic waste falling upon my neighborhood, right? The most expensive wildfire destroying priceless, irreplaceable valuables of rich people. Think of iconic libraries, from film archives to you name it, what rich people put in their houses to show off to their friends, burned to the ground. That's Gavin Newsom's base. Yeah, they're turning against him. The tides have turned, Gavin. I know. You have to move forward out of desperation, and it's a gift that keeps on giving. Thank you. Thank you, Gavin. But you'll never be president. Oh, Christian people, your only salvation lies in the power of unity. God is in control.